Alright, what's going on, guys? Hopefully the lighting is good because it's pretty dark and I had to rig some stuff up, face the lamp over here. A bunch of crazy behind the scenes stuff. But anyways, as you guys can see, I just made it to my hotel in Las Vegas. This is my third time going to Sema. I believe I started in 2017, 2018, and now 2019 is gonna be my third year in Sema. And this is, I believe it's the first year that Sema is after daylight savings. So this is like a big time change, and live on the East Coast, so it's 3 hours behind. So this time change is really messing me up, but it's all good because tomorrow is day one of SEMA, and I believe that's gonna be tomorrow, which is Tuesday. So tomorrow is the start of day one of SEMA. So guys, I need you guys' help. I really need you guys' help. But guys, there's a bunch of people that watch my channel that are car enthusiasts at heart, and they like all different make and models of cars. Tomorrow I'm gonna be here at SEMA for the whole week, and I need you guys' help. So comment below what car you guys want me to film or check out. So all different types of make and model cars are going to be here. There's going to be a lot of new cars coming out. So some of the new cars that are coming out for 2020 is the new Supra. So if you guys already know, there's going to be a bunch of modified Supras because the Supras came out before SEMA. So there's going to be a bunch of modified Supras with new mods, crazy stuff done to them. There's going to be new Supras. There's going to be the new wide body Charger Hellcat. There's going to be the new C8 Corvette, and there's going to be the new GT500 that has the paddle shifters. This is the first GT500 that's going to have the DCT paddle shifters, dual clutch, so that's going to be crazy. The new wide body Hellcat Charger. They're going to be the new Supra, and it's going to have the new C8 Corvette where you can basically customize everything, which is ridiculous. And also there's gonna be new stuff coming out for the Civic Type R. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know if you guys have done research or heard, but Honda has not announced that there is going to be a 2020 Honda Civic Type R yet. So maybe, hopefully, by the time day one of SEMA starts tomorrow, there might be a 2020 Honda Civic Type R. So I know there's people that watch my channels, and I know the last video I did a review on Civic Type R. So I definitely know that some of you guys will definitely want to check that out because maybe you're considering of getting a Type R as well, especially watching the last video. But guys, the Civic Type R has a bunch of new mods that's still coming out. I think the Type R has been out for what, 2016 or 2017? It's around that time frame, and there's still more new parts coming out for that car. So I know I'm gonna give you guys a little teaser. So I definitely know that the Civic Type R, there's gonna be new parts coming out for that car. There is gonna be a Varus kit. So if you guys don't know what Varus is, they make new front bumpers, a new rear bumper. They make some amazing kits. So they make kits for the GTR, the R35 GTR. They make kits for the Evo X's. They make kits for a bunch of different cars, and they look crazy aggressive. So they made a kit for the Type R, where I believe they had like a little front splitter. There's like a carbon fiber wing, similar to the Type R wing, but it has more like a curve to it, and it's all carbon fiber. I believe they make like a carbon fiber diffuser. But tomorrow they're releasing, there's a new kit that's coming out versus a whole new front bumper, and I believe there's going to be a new rear bumper for the Type R as well. So that new kit is coming out. So if you guys want to see content on the Type R, comment below. So just type the name, the make and model, GT500, Supra, C8 Corvette, wide body, Hellcat, Charger. Put it down in the comments. Say, I want to see the interior, I want to see the exterior, wheel specs, tire specs. Comment down below, and I will go over everything, like boom, 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 knock it out for you guys. So definitely, guys, I'm gonna need you guys' help. Comment below, what do you guys want to see a SEMA, and from what aftermarket parts as well. There's going to be a bunch of aftermarket. So SEMA is kind of like the pinnacle of all the new different type of make and model cars, and all the different aftermarket companies that are going to be here. So if you guys are new to my channel or have seen some of my videos, I'm a big fan of air suspension, and I'm definitely going to go to the airlift booth and check what cars they have over there. I'm personally like airlift over AccuAir. So AccuAir and airlift is basically the most like top brands for air suspension. I like airlift over AccuAir, but I do like some stuff from Acura, like that tank with the compressor inside, and you don't even hear the sound of the compressor, which is amazing. But I like Airlift overall because the whole kit is basically plug and play, no extra wiring hanging out, etc., etc. But that's just me. But I'm gonna check that out. There's gonna be a bunch of different new wheel companies. Also comment below, guys, what wheel companies do you guys want me to go check out? What cars do you want me to go check out? If it's your dream cars, is it an R35 that you've seen a picture of? If there is an RX-7 that you've seen a picture of? If there's a YouTuber's car that you guys want to see that's gonna be a Sema. So guys, comment below and I will make that happen, and I'll be going throughout the day checking my YouTube comments to see what do you guys want to see. So let's talk about the title. So the title says I'm going to be boosting my 8THGEN Honda Civic Si. So I have been talking about this for a minute, but I haven't said which force induction I'm gonna go with. So guys, I've been talking about I'm going to be boosting my 8THGEN Honda Civic Si. What I mean by boosting, I'm talking about force induction. So that means, what I mean by force induction is basically supercharging the car or turboing the car. So for the 8THGEN Honda Civic Si, there comes with basically 3 ways you could go. You could do a CTE, you could do a Craftworks, or you could do a turbo kit. So my overall goal that I want to make for my 8THGEN Honda Civic Si is 430 horsepower. And I know you guys are probably like, you could definitely make that in a Honda. Yes, you can make 430, you can make 450, you can even go 500, but you're actually pushing the car for it to have transmission issues or even blowing up the car around 500 horsepower. The only problem you really have with the K20Z3 is the transmission. The chances of you breaking the gear is up there around 450 through 500 horsepower. So my goal is almost to the edge of that 450, but 430 is my overall goal that I want to make. So let's talk about which kit I'm looking at getting. So there's the CTE, I said, Craftworks, and this turbo kit. With a CTE, you can make, with it even being aftercool, you can make close to 300 horsepower. With an aftercooler, you can make a little bit over 300 horsepower. So yes, you can make over 400. Yes, you can make 430, but there's a lot of stuff that you have to do to be able to make around 420, 430 horsepower. And of course, after you get the kit, you still have to include the clutch, flywheel, maybe throttle bearing, injectors, fuel pump, and other little miscellaneous things here and there. For the Craftworks Supercharger kit, yes, you can easily make at least over 400 horsepower, but it involves a lot of different things, like same thing with CTE Supercharger kit. So if you guys don't know, the Craftworks Supercharger kit is kind of like a Pro Charger kit. It kind of has like, it looks like a turbo, but it's actually belt driven. So it kind of looks like a turbo, but it's actually belt driven. It comes with the cooler, the pulley, everything. You can upgrade the pulley to a smaller pulley to be able to make more power. And yes, guys, you can make both the CTE and the Craftworks, you can make 430. But of course, there's a lot of stuff that you, of course, are going to need to make 430. And basically keeping the motor stock and not even touching the motor at all, you can make over 400 horsepower or even close to 430. But of course, you are going to get up there to basically spending more money to around basically where a turbo kit is going to be. Of course, the CTE and the Craftworks kit costs a little cheaper than a turbo kit, but if you're trying to get up there to that power, you're basically getting around to a turbo kit. Alright guys, so now let's talk about a turbo kit. And I know a lot of you guys have been telling me I should probably go turbo if I really want to make those numbers. Buying a turbo kit, of course, it comes with the manifold, the turbo, the intercooler, the piping, everything that you need for the turbo kit. Of course, like I've been saying, you need a turbo in the car is about close to what, 4 to like 5 grand. Even sometimes it might even cost a little bit more than that. And that's not even with the flywheel, clutch, maybe upgrading the throttle bearing, and little miscellaneous things. Alright guys, so let's talk about turboing the 8THGEN Honda Civic Si. So to be able to turbo the car, it's about 4 to 5 grand. It might even cost a little bit before that. So that's 5 grand just for the turbo kit. That's not even the flywheel, the clutch, the injectors, the fuel pump. I might be missing something else. Making another line to tap into the oil pan so that the oil can get into the turbo. I have to also consider all of that stuff into it as well. So for turbo in the car, yes, you can make easily 400 horsepower. Yes, you can make 430. You can make 450. You can make 500 by just basically turning up the boost and that turbo having the ability to be whatever the size turbo you decided to get. It could be rated to up to 650 horsepower. But and if anything were to happen, let's say I decide I do want to make 430 and I take it to the dyno, and while it's dynoing, one of the transmission or gears break or something, and I come back and upgrade the gears, I can even turn the boost up to even make more power than 430 if I want to as well. So I can make around 450, because usually around like 450 close to 500 the transmission is like, oh, I can't take this no more, so shatter, boom. So when you get to that point, it's like no turning back. You gotta upgrade the gears and fix that issue. But after you fix that issue, you can even turn the boost up some more, which is super dope. And also guys, nowadays, like you even see in the last video with the Type R, turbos are a lot more efficient, and they also really don't have much of a lag. They're pretty much instant. As soon as it starts to creeping up and you hit the gas, it's already spooled up to full boost, and it's going, which is amazing. So guys, I'm excited that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys that I'm gonna go turbo over the CT or the Kraftwerk Supercharger. And in my opinion, if that time comes where something, hopefully it's just the transmission, breaks, then I can upgrade the gears and even make a little bit more power out of that. So I'm gonna be going with a turbo kit as well, and I have been doing my research on what turbo kit to go with, and I'm gonna be sharing that coming up in upcoming videos. So I can't wait to be able to share that with you guys. I actually got to ride in a 8THGEN Honda Civic Si that's making like 520 wheel horsepower on E85 with upgraded gears, and that thing is a whole different animal and is a beast. So definitely my 430 is not going to be nowhere compared to that, but it's going to be pretty quick for how light that car is. But guys, that's it for the video. I'm super excited to be in Las Vegas right now for Sema. Sema is one of the craziest best shows at the end of the year, and it keeps getting better and better every year. Also guys, I'm going to be having new merch coming out soon, so you guys can be able to support the channel. I don't know if you guys also want to be able to support the turbo build, you guys can, because as I told you guys, turboing the turbo kit alone is around 4 to 5K, which is pretty expensive. The new merch is going to be dropping soon. I'm excited for it as well. But that's the video guys. If there's anything that you guys want to achieve, find your inner thing that drives you to take a step toward your goals every single day and make it happen. Peace.